Good morning. Let's continue thinking about judgment and judgment as condemnation. And as we do that, let's look at Matthew 7, and we're going to look at verse 3 this morning. And what we want to do is actually answer Jesus' question here. Verse 3 reads, "Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye?" This is a great question. Why are we predisposed to see someone else's fault and not pay attention to our own faults, to sort of look past what he hyperbolically, to draw attention, even in a humorous way, says it's like you got a log sitting here and you look right past it and you see this little thing that's in somebody else's eye, but you're making that out to be a log is the implication, right? And you're missing your own log. This inordinate ability for us to not see our own faults, but to highlight the faults of another. Why do we do that? And I want to give you just list some reasons why. Number one, we do it because maybe we're hypocrites. Hypocrisy's been a big theme. Jesus here in the sermon, Jesus' ministry at large, especially as it relates to the religious leaders. So one of the reasons why I look past the log in my eye and I see the speck in somebody else's and I think too much about that and I don't think enough about this is because I'm a hypocrite. Second, because I give into false compartmentalization, meaning I can compartmentalize my problem, but I can't that one. Or I can sort of say, well, yeah, but I can compartmentalize my flaw because I don't want to deal with it. And it's easier to highlight your flaw. Third, because we hold to a self-righteous standard. Simply that we are in a posture where we elevate ourselves above another, and it comes out in our identifying and pointing the finger at them, irrespective of what's in our own eye. Fourth, because we have an inability to distinguish sometimes preferences from morality. Sometimes something agitates us with somebody else, what someone else has done, and it's just a preference. It's not a moral issue. They haven't done anything wrong. They just have done it differently. But we have to say something, right? We have to actually, what we're doing in that is we're actually taking something that's not really even a speck and we're making it a log. And then fifth, because we have an insecurity. And so, which in that insecurity, we seek to build ourselves up while we're tearing someone else down. These are the five, it seems to me, reasons why we see the speck and ignore the log. So my encouragement to you is see the log, identify the log, and don't focus on the speck. More about that in the days ahead. For now, if any of those five fit you and why you do that, if you're honest, then you got to be conscious that you might be a log ignorer and a speck seer. Take care.